ask any parent, and I guarantee you that they will tell you that raising kids defies all reason and logic, and that is the subject of this new book. It's called Science of Parenthood, Thoroughly Unscientific Explanations for Utterly Baffling Parenting Situations.
No doubt about it, parenting at times can be the most frustrating job in the entire world. Norine Dworkin-McDaniel is one of the authors of this book. She's a co-author, and here with more on how this book came to be and why humor is a parent's best friend.
Love
Great to meet you.
Great to meet you, ladies.
What a fun book. So it
you.
originally started out as a blog.
Yes, the blog started in 2012. What we do is we use math and science concepts and we twist them around to explain all those baffling situations that parents deal with. Like once you've had your tot like wiggle the top off the jar of Vaseline and coat every single surface in your house with it, then you really do need to step back and have a laugh or you will be sobbing.
Well, kind of break this down a little bit, because there are a couple that sort of kicked this off, and you posted them on your Facebook. You got great responses. One of them was what, Newton's theory, wasn't it? Or what was one of them that started it for you?
Oh, let me show you. It's sleep geometry theorem. And
I like that. I'll hold this up for you.
Sure.
Okay.
Oh, let me take the Post-its off.
There you
it
go.
is a child will always sleep perpendicular to any adult sleeping next to him.
that is true.
Happens.
That is scientifically proven, and that is a fact. That's hilarious.
Is great. What are some of your other favorites?
Oh, my other favorite is car seat carbon dating, the advanced technology used to determine how old the food stuff collected under the baby seat actually is. Don't look under there. It is truly, truly scary.
It's pretty disgusting. Yeah, read another one, because we have some of these illustrations up too.
Okay. And as your kids get older, you will be forced to go to places where they have gaming, and we have Chuck Economics. It's the complex formula that determines the exact dollar to arcade token exchange rate, allowing you to calculate how much real money you've shelled out for your kid to win a $1 prize.
That is awesome.
We've been there.
Are you scientists? I mean, why did you come up with this idea of using math and science formulas?
Actually, my partner Jessica and I, neither one of us are scientists. We're just moms dealing with the same stuff that everybody else is dealing with. But science is the perfect metaphor for parenthood, because scientists are always stumbling around, looking for answers, trying to figure stuff out, backing into stuff on accident. And if that's not parenthood, I honestly don't know what is. You know, and 95% of the time you're convinced you're doing it wrong. Somebody's always right there to point out what you're doing wrong.
Oh yeah, and especially people who don't have kids.
Me. I'm really good at that.
Yeah, people are great parents until they have kids.
But you know what people like me and those of you who don't have kids out there, for your friends with it, is helping you inject humor a lot of times. And that's something that's really important, don't you think, is to keep a sense of humor while you're trying to parent?
Oh, absolutely. We say all the time that humor is an essential survival tool, because kids are going to do things that are going to drive you absolutely crazy, and you will want to scream. My son crawled in my lap one day and just vomited all over me. We were getting set to go for a walk. He crawled in my lap, put his head on my chest, and I thought, oh, that's so sweet. And then and it was everywhere, all into my sneakers and everything.
So disgusting.
You know?
I would reciprocate that. I would throw up all over him. I know. Because I have a gag reflex to vomit, snot, spit, all of those.
You totally lose that once you have kids. You will be covered in stuff that is absolutely disgusting. It comes with parenthood.
Yeah, but I do think that, and as kids get older too, my oldest is 16, I think it becomes even more important sometimes, because the issues get a little bit more serious sometimes. The consequences sometimes have to be a little bit more serious. And I think humor works even as they get older, and it really can be important, especially during times when they're very sad or very hurt or make mistakes, things like that.
My son is a perfectionist, and the things that make the most tears in my house now are homework. So we actually have several graphics, several cartoons on homework. The 20 minutes of reading that really takes 2 hours, because the kid has to choose a book and then play on the iPad and then get sad because we take the iPad away from him. So we have all kinds of homework battles. So and in the book as well.
And I like how you acknowledge, too, that most of us feel like 90-something% of the time we're doing it wrong. But I think having kind of a shared experience in a book like this to kind of laugh about makes us all feel a little bit better.
Well, and it also makes parents, and it's not just moms, it's dads too. It helps parents feel that they're not the only ones. Everybody's going through this, and that's why the book has such universal appeal, because everybody can relate. No matter, everybody who reads the book says, "Oh my God, it's like you're in my house.
Yeah.
Are you eavesdropping on my house?"
Well, if you want Norine in your house, get a copy of her book. You can go to the it's actually scienceofparenthood.com to get your copy as well. Thanks for being here.
You're so welcome.
And it's
Yeah,
available
appreciate
in
it.
bookstores, too, even locally, right?
Yes, the Bayshore Barnes & Noble has
Great.
the book. So
Thanks, Norine.
Fantastic. Thank you so much.